Sister Michelle here. Yep, doing another video for you all. You know how I drop my videos when I get a chance. I drop them when I get a chance to drop them. As you see, I have my smart glasses on because we're going to talk about the narcissist and the fact that the narcissist can never finish what they start because they're not smart. No, I'm just joking, but then again, I'm not. I love you all so much. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for growing my channel. I love you all so much. I'm wishing you love and light on your beautiful journey, and I hope you had a good weekend. I really do. I hope you had a wonderful weekend, and I hope you have the wonderful rest of your week and the rest of your damn life. You know how I feel about you. Your sister ain't changed her mind. Anyway, this video, like I said, is about the narcissist, and they never can finish what they start. That's why their relationships have never come to a full circle of being long-term. Does it make sense? I know for me, and if you understand, let me know. I noticed the one that I was with in the past would always start projects or have this big thing that they're going to start doing something or whatever. Now, don't get me wrong. We all can do it because I know in my past I have started things, plenty of things. Honey, I'm still working on my figure and I ain't succeeded yet, but your sister's working on it. But anyway, I'm saying with the narcissist, it's a consistent thing. They never finish what they start. They don't finish relationships. They don't finish, a lot of times, raising their children. Let's talk about that. They don't even finish out friendships. And what I mean by that is they can have good friends, people who have had their back, and they will act like that's the best friend they've ever had, right? But never hold up their end of the bargain in the relationship. Even with jobs, they'll work jobs from time to time, and some of them can hold jobs. Now, don't get me wrong. There's some narcissists who are filthy rich and everything else in between. But if you notice, a lot of those people that are in those positions, they have a lot of people working for them to help them complete those tasks. Now, let's not forget about that. That's a big thing, too. A lot of people say, well, what about the successful narcissists who are millionaires or billionaires? Well, guess what? They're in that position. They have the money. They might have put themselves to a certain point, but now they're able to get people to do the job for them because, you know what? They never sustain. Now they can hire somebody to run the company, or they can hire someone to make sure they get up on time, or they can hire somebody to show up when they don't show up. Yes, listen to your sister. They never finish anything. That's why you see so many of them keep on getting divorced. Now, divorce happens with everyone, but narcissistic divorce and also relationship discards and all that, you see it more prevalent because they don't sustain anything. That's why I always tell you with the new supply, when we worry about all that, I'm always say that, don't worry about it. It's never going to change. They cannot sustain things too long. That's what the Hoover's about. That's what they're coming back around to other people. And they Hoover not just their relationships, they Hoover friends, they Hoover everything, and even job situations. Now, I have seen narcissists lose jobs, right? And then go back to the same job that they either quit or was fired from, expecting to say, okay, well, now I'm going to go back and try this again. I haven't been there for a while. Maybe they'll hire me back. Now I know more than I... It's just a cycle that they do. They never finish anything. Never finish anything. Like I said, they don't even halfway raise their children, right? Listen to your sister. They will bring children to the world, in my case, in so many of our cases, and they will have children, bring them into the world, active for 5 minutes, if not 10 minutes, and they go on and maybe start another family or have more kids again, and then they leave those kids broken in the same way they left children after children, if that's the case, and definitely relationship after relationship, work relationship, friendships, everything, even in their family dynamic. Yeah, they're born into their family. You can't help who you're born into, so your family's going to be your family forever. So people say, well, what about the family members? How can they not be, how can they be like that with them? Well, the thing about that is, like I said, they're born into it, so they're kind of stuck with it. Like, you know, we're all born into what we're born into. But even with their family members, they're not consistent with them. They never finish that equally either because they'll steal from their family. They'll lie from their family. They'll do all the same things they do to us. The only difference is sometimes blood is thicker than water. Well, or thicker than mud, if you want to say that. And family members have it in their heart to forgive them over and over again because they don't have any choice because, hey, that's my family member. Now, some people who are very, very keen to the narcissist family members will finally get to a point where they cut the narc off completely. They don't give a damn about none of that. I don't give a damn if you're my auntie, mama, sister, cousin, whatever. You got to go. But a lot of times, you know, when family, we love each other. We are there for each other. We rock through the good and the bad. So that's why they succeed and hold things down in the family dynamic, because a lot of times family has a different kind of grace for the narcissist than people in the streets do. Oh, yeah, baby, it's real. A different kind of grace than people in the street that they deal with, right? Makes a lot of sense, right? Listen to your sister. They never, ever hold nothing long term. They never finish nothing that they start. Some of them just lucky to get in a certain position at one point, like I said, and have people carry it on for them. That's like we did in a relationship, if you really think about it. We got into a relationship with them. We tried our best to do whatever we can, and we carried the relationship the rest of the way after all the red flags. We carried on with them when we should have left. You see what I'm saying? Most of the time, most of the time, it is us that keeps this going on and on and on. We carry this shit. We're keeping hope going. We're hoping it's going to go. We're putting in our effort and love. We're the ones that keep them going, just like we keep them going when it comes from the karma situation. I've said this before, because a lot of times they don't receive the karma from their other situations because of us. We're maintaining them. We are the grace that keeps them from falling deep into the pits of hell. Yes, indeed, because our blessings become their blessings. That's just anything in life. Remember your sister telling you that. Sometimes it's always by association. And that's a lot of times when they disconnect from people like us, and if they don't have a new supply, you'll see them go all the way downhill, all the way to the bottom, because there's no one there as a safety net to support them emotionally, physically, financially, whatever the case may be. But trust me when I tell you, the narcissist never finishes what they start. But we're going to finish what we start. Yes, we're going to finish their ass right on out. Listen to your sister. No good for nothing. Bankrupt bastards. I love y'all. Bye.